Well, every month we highlight San Diego's North County mayors about the major developments and events taking place in their cities and the overall growth of the region. Today we're discussing the economic development in the city of Oceanside with Mayor Esther Sanchez, along with the CEO of the San Diego North County EDC, Economic Development Council, Eric Bruvold. Good morning to the both of you.
Good morning,
Thanks for
Lauren.
being with us.
Good morning.
Well, Mayor, first I'll start with you and talking about what really has been, I think, an economic boom for Oceanside. A lot of growth happening there, and you point to the diversity of businesses.
Right. So Oceanside has always been diverse, and we've been celebrating our diversity, and I think that has actually been even a bigger attraction. We became a cultural district, one of 14. And that's really speaking to our diversity and our diverse community and businesses. We have over 764 minority-owned businesses, or firms. I know that really, truly, if you include all the restaurants and everything, it's probably over 1,000.
Right.
But we're very, very excited to be able to open up a magazine or something, and there's someone getting an award, and one of the people who has been extremely successful has been Jessica Waite, David and Jessica Waite, The Plot, and moving towards sustainability and veganism to the point where if you were to order chicken and waffles, you can't tell the difference.
Yeah,
right?
A great vegan restaurant there, I know, and we're looking at some of the beauty shots there of Oceanside. I see the pier, I know we talked about that, and moving forward on the reopening since the fire.
Yes. So I'm hoping that it'll be soon that we get all of the permits. We have to get several permits to be able to start the work again. We're hoping it'll be like a 2-year thing because we don't like having the whole, the
end of it, yeah.
The end
you
of
can
it
still walk out
open.
for portions of it,
yes,
right?
Yes, absolutely. But we're excited because the restaurant, the lessee who is doing the restaurant was already planning on changes to have all around windows, so you can feel like you're out in the ocean.
Dining on the water.
Can you
yes.
that?
No, well, it's already so beautiful.
Thing.
The hotels, I mean, compared to several years ago, it looks like an entirely new area for people who haven't been up to, that section of Oceanside and visited.
Right.
I mean, it's really phenomenal. Yeah. And Eric, that speaks to a lot of the success. So when we look back, can you talk a little bit about the changes that have occurred in North County, specifically Oceanside?
Yeah, I mean, I think there are at least a couple that really the city should be proud of. I mean, one, I think really good stewardship of its downtown and kind of keeping to a vision for that. And then two, attracting major employers like Genentech out to the business park. That's really created one of the great investment opportunities really from the Mexican border to Santa Barbara. It's probably one of the great places, and it's allowed the council to be selective, patient, maybe even a little picky, but that's really trying to actualize the vision that they have for Oceanside. And as the mayor said, really to not just take all development whenever it comes, but to really celebrate and strengthen the existing economic base of the small businesses that make Oceanside special.
Just this morning, we had an interview discussing some of the concerts that are taking place at the Front Wave Arena, which has been another big draw for Oceanside.
Absolutely. I mean, when you look at Front Wave, when you look at the Seabird and Mission Pacific Hotel, and when you look at, as Mayor Sanchez said, the restaurant scene in Oceanside, we really have a destination where people are coming from all over Southern California to enjoy really what makes Oceanside special.
I mean, it seems like it has changed dramatically in just a matter of 7 to 10 years, which for a city is incredibly fast, especially when you consider that we had a pandemic in the middle of it.
Yeah, it took a little longer than that because we did have the Great Recession first, and then the pandemic, and on Mission Avenue was redone. It took 2 years, so the businesses on each side prevailed through some really harsh times. But going back to the restaurants, I mean, we've really become a mecca, a magnet for entrepreneurs, for doing like experiment and in terms of working for barbecue place.
And I think, in a lot of ways, yeah, you've seen a lot of changes in 10 years, but really it was groundwork that was laid the 20 years before. Mayor Sanchez and the council was on at that time really pushed and kind of made sure that the Mission Pacific and Seabird so that you were integrated into the community, wouldn't wall off the bay. They worked hard to get a Main Street Association up and running to bring people to downtown Oceanside. So what you're seeing now really is groundwork that has been laid, and it's really exciting because, again, that investment capital and development is flowing into Oceanside because they see it as an attractive place to do business.
So it was redevelopment. It was during the redevelopment time. Of course, we don't have redevelopment anymore, but that was when we were able to invest. And there's just one more business that I wanted to talk about, and that is La Perla Tapatia, Reggie Gaeta, who I got to learn about his challenges. He was paying rent, and the rent, and he does, it's a tortilleria, panaderia, tacos, really great food. But his rent got to $16,000 a month. And you know what he decided to do? Buy. Yes. So, and he's thriving.